And then there's this program called The View. It's like a morning program, very popular in America, where a bunch of old women, uh, over the hill women, liberals, start complaining and talking nonsense about American culture and politics. And apparently it's very popular, but it also featured this show.
Talked about reality show Muslim Matchmaker is helping Muslim American singles navigate the chaotic dating scene in the hopes of connecting them with lifelong partners. Take a look.
Okay, Doreen. I want to know your physical type. What are you into?
So, I'm like someone taller than me.
Okay.
I'm 5'10".
All right.
So what Noreen likes: going to concerts, open to faith growing, tall, it has to be tall, at least 5'10", dislikes misery Muslims. Don't know what that means.
So am I. I married 2 men, 5'8". How do you feel about that? Oh.
I could do it.
Good.
I mean,
that's the right answer.
but like,
Keep going.
I do like someone who has hair on their head.
Okay. Hair on his arms?
No, I don't like hairy.
You don't like hairy men?
No,
So
hair-
all Muslims are out. What are you talking about? Are you okay?
Maybe we need a convert.
You gotta flirt to convert.
You got to flirt to convert. Yeah. Muslim women need to flirt with non-Muslims to convert them because they're less hairy than the Muslim men. Yeah, that's a great message. It's very funny. So this is, yeah, just imagine, like, anyway, like this person is being picky. Like, is she such a catch? Like, is this person such a catch that she's so picky about her likes? Like, she's getting into, like, go back to her list. Like, these are the priorities. Going to concerts is number 1 on the list. And being tall and not going bald, basically. These are like the really priority concerns for finding. Like, this is the level of pickiness that these women have. So it means that they're completely delusional. Like, you're not some kind of supermodel. You're not like some kind of amazing Muslima. You don't even wear hijab. And you have this kind of picky attitude. Oh, I wonder why. I wonder why these women have so much trouble getting married. I wonder why there was a marriage crisis. I wonder why 50% of people under the age of 30 will never get married in their lives. I wonder why. It's because these crazy standards that women like Noreen have, that they think that they're this amazing catch. So they're very picky. All of these men that are perfectly suited for them in terms of pure looks, like their looks matched, basically. Their looks are equivalent, male and female. But they're getting rejected. They're rejecting all of these guys. He has hair on his arm. That was the problem that she had. Oh, I don't like hair on the arm. So if you're a Muslim brother and you're trying to get married, and you're trying to find the one for you, and then everything seems to be going well, and then you get rejected, and you're wondering why. Like, why was I rejected? It might be because you have hairy arms. Did you think of that? Did you consider that? Like, some of these guys are going, I don't get it. I'm asking to marry all these women. One by one, I'm getting rejected. I have a good job. I'm 5'10", let's say. I have money. I'm religious. I'm not Brad Pitt, but I'm not ugly. I'm not like Hunchback of Notre Dame either. So why am I getting rejected again and again and again and again? Did you think that maybe it's because of the hair on your arms? Or maybe it's something like your eyebrows. Like, maybe your eyebrows are not thick enough, or maybe they're too thick. Or do you think that maybe your teeth are a little bit crooked, or maybe your teeth aren't perfectly white, they're a little bit yellow? Maybe that's why you're getting rejected. This is why in Islam we say you have a wali. You have your guardian, like your father or your grandfather or your uncle, your paternal uncle, who is going to guide you. Yeah, ultimately it's your choice, but he's going to guide you. He's going to protect you. So that your little frivolous idea of what marriage is not going to prevent you from happiness, prevent you from being able to get married to a good man. That's what you need. You need a wali. And one of the big problems is that they've dispensed with this concept of the wali because, oh, it's patriarchal. It's patriarchy, and oh, it's so paternalistic that I, as a woman, need a man to help me get married or to tell me how to get married. My father doesn't understand. We're in a different generation. So they've gotten rid of this. Why? Because they want more freedom. We want freedom and we want equality as women. So this idea of the wali that Islam requires, that you can't get married, women cannot get married without their father's permission or their guardian's permission, we're going to get rid of that. That doesn't work for our time. And then you go to the matchmaker, you go to Huda, you go to Yasmin, and you say, yeah, I don't like guys with hairy arms. Yeah, going to concerts, that's my number one. That's my number one priority. Hairy arm is a sign of masculinity. Yeah, I mean, that's part of it. Like that this is the cognitive dissonance of many of these women. They want, biologically, inside, they want a masculine man. That's what all their instincts are telling them. They want a masculine man who will dominate them. That's what they biologically they want. They want a man's man. But because of feminist indoctrination, they also reject that. Like, they consciously reject that. No, I want a metrosexual, very soft, gentle, effeminate. He has to be in touch with his feminine side. That's what they consciously are thinking. So the biology is clashing with the conscious mind, the indoctrination, the brainwashing. And men have the same problem. Muslim men have the same. I don't know how many Muslim men I've talked to. I said, what do you want in a wife? And the first thing he says, I want her to be educated. Really? That's what you're looking for in a spouse? It doesn't make sense. Like, again, there's a clash between what he's been indoctrinated by these simp imams. Oh, if you don't want a educated, ambitious, career-oriented wife, that means you're a misogynist. That's disgusting. So they have internalized this, and when you ask them, they just play the script. They've been brainwashed. They play the script. Yeah, I want a educated, ambitious career woman. That's what I want as my wife. Really? Let's check your T levels, brother. I'm not sure that you have enough testosterone in your blood. Daniel using black pill terms. Yeah, unfortunately, like, how can you not be black pilled? Look at this. How can you not be black pilled? The only reason that you're not black pilled as Muslims is because, like, you have iman, like we believe in like a supernatural force of Allah that will make things work if we have iman and we make dua, like that. We only rely. This is like true tawakkul, like true reliance on Allah, because the situation is so bad. The world is like getting so corrupt that if you don't have iman, you're going to be black pilled. You're going to be really like this black pilled incel. There's no chance that you're going to match with these women. Brother says, isn't the father also at fault for this problem? Freeman's World, thank you for your super chat. Of course, the fathers are at fault. Of course. Absolutely. Like, this is a huge problem from the fathers raising their daughters like this. We're going to talk about it. What's the father supposed to do? Yeah, raise your daughter right. Raise your daughter right with the proper standards. Don't let her mix with men. Don't let her get on social media to attract attention from men. Like, let's talk about that later. But there's all kinds of things that you as a father can do to prevent this kind of outcome. How about stop pushing your daughters to get educated or to pursue advanced education, to go into careers? How about indoctrinating them with proper Islamic gender roles at an early age? How about that? Where you give them the expectation that you're going to be a pious, devoted wife. You're going to be an agreeable, passive partner and supporter of your husband. You're going to take your husband as your leader. You're going to be obedient to your husband. Teach them that. And then also exemplify that in your own marriage with your own wife, her mother. Exemplify that.